Alexa for Urban News, and I'm currently in Ottawa, where the Public Order Emergency Commission is being held after more than a month and almost a half of every single day different witnesses who gave testimony about the invocation of the Emergencies Act on the 14th of February 2022 for dismantling a peaceful protest in Ottawa. So today is Justin Trudeau. It is the last day, and it was really interesting to see that the security had been enforced. Mr. Trudeau didn't pass like as a regular witness. He actually been hide from the public. It was also interesting to see how the reaction was going on in the audience. But we did talk with the people, asking a little bit their point of view on all this commission. Let's have a look.
We were able to solve the situation with it. That there was no loss of life. There was no serious violence. That we were able to get neighborhoods back under control, border services opened, and there haven't been a recurrence of these kinds of illegal occupations.
I live close by. I was at the truckers' convoy a couple of days, and I just wanted to come just to see what transpires through all of this. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have been there for 26 days in the front of the Parliament. I slept in my car 17 days. So if I slept in my car 17 days, I mean, I have some knowledge about what is going on, and everything is fake, lies, medias, they are all corrupt, corruption governments, all this, it's only lies.
Because of people like you and other people, I think I recognized the turmoil you went through. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, I have children. I would like to be able to give an honest opinion. I was here during every week while the truckers were here for 3 or 4 days at a time. So
I am here because many Canadians want to see that this process is actually going to amount to something tangible. And hearing the Prime Minister today and seeing that there is not complete transparency, as we can tell in one of the last questions in regarding to the tow trucks, and making it almost that it is law that they imposed for them to actually do a duty about removing vehicles, which in reality they didn't want to be removed. So the people that are there presently are quite quiet, as we can tell. And we noticed at one point a little bit of a humming and hissing was going on, and we were told pretty clearly that if we weren't more quiet, that we'd be removed. So to me, again, that's not really a democracy. So all these beautiful people that are here are coming from all parts, I believe, of Canada, and it's important that we stand together so this doesn't happen again. And also the clarity that the Emergency Act, even by CSIS, was said that it wasn't something that had to really take place, but he actually interpreted it something that it was many, many years ago, so it didn't really apply. So Canada is not one individual, it's the sovereignty of many individuals right across Canada. So we're standing here for freedom, but at the same time for all people. Basically, that's why I'm here.
What do you think that will come out of this commission?
Wow, some truths, they're gonna come up. They're gonna come out because it's not only a version, and those people, they haven't been on the ground. I have been on the ground. If you want to see, to perceive, and then to have an interpretation of what it happened over there,
I don't think anything will. I'm hoping different, but I don't think anything will come out of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping that Canadians and the government see that the Emergencies Act was invoked prematurely and that it shouldn't have been, in my opinion. But in my opinion, I don't think anything will happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's going to show that it wasn't called for. I feel that they overreached their authorities, and it wasn't an emergency from what I saw for people there. I thought that it was a very calm and collected protest. I don't think that they should call it an occupation or whatever they're using for terms.
I'm hoping that more Canadians that maybe not have been in the loop are more aware now that they need to be more active. So I believe it's going to bring awakening. That's what I'm really hoping the commission will bring, that people will be awoken, and from all cultures, all languages, and all faiths, because we need people to awaken so this does not happen again. And this whole process was very peaceful. And we know that for many of us that were present, and I'm very grateful that Canadians and also people from all over the world have been able to see people stand together and not use force that was actually used on a lot of people. Because we actually were there, and I know many of us in this room here were, and many, many thousands, I wish they were here right now, were here.
And we heard a lot of people so far, a lot of witness. What do you think so far of all the testimony that have been given?
Well, I found out that some lawyers they have been done a great job, a very good job, and they have been looking for some proofs that and they speak too much. And when they speak too much, well, we understand from their mistakes. Mm-hmm. And thank you very much for their mistakes, because we learn. Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of truths were told. It's really unfortunate that the truths were not told on mainstream media. I think that a lot of Canadians had their eyes open to actually what happened during the convoy and during the Emergencies Act being invoked. So all we can hope for is that Canadians do realize that the country that we're living in now, and take action on their part.
I've listened to a lot of what I would call the higher headships of this nation that were elected in one form or another. Often when they're asked direct questions, often they're not answering the question. I have a little bit of legal background. I was blessed in certain ways to have some familiarities. But when you have to look at your lawyer to see if you should answer or not answer, if it's truthful, you don't have to look at counsel. So it's either it's right or it's wrong. So I believe that there will be a lot of accountability that has to take place, and I believe we have to make it so. But again, I'm a person regarding peaceful resolutions is very important, and we'll see what takes place from this from now on.
And the most shocking event?
Well, I feel that when you're elected in positions of power, you're responsible to the citizens that elected you and to all Canadians. I just feel that, are they actually really doing what they were said to do, or are they being quieted down by certain powers to be? So that event, when a person that is elected for its, for its districts right across Canada, and they're not able to speak, how is that basically being elected in a democracy?
Oh, well, I cannot handle Justin Trudeau with his lies. This is the most shock. I can't anymore. It's all this game, all this movie, bad actors. I'm sorry, puppets.
I would say yesterday, Chrystia Freeland's testimony really opened a lot of eyes, a lot of Canadians' eyes.
Chrystia Freeland. So yeah, it was. Anyways, yeah, she's not on. I wouldn't want her really in the position she's in. I don't feel that she's. We had no choice as to who gave what job, and I mean, same with the Prime Minister. I believe that we could do better, way better.
Same if the Public Order Emergency Commission is finished, you can still go on truckercommission.com. You can really watch our report and the live stream and everything that is related to this commission. I think it's important for you to keep this in mind for the future. So thanks, and if you want to help us, you can chip in generously because we need you to continue our important journalism.